As usual, we'll give everybody a few minutes to get here, guys. I am sure that everybody has questions. I am almost positive that everybody has questions. So let's address them and let's talk about today's strategy and future strategies. Gonna give everybody a few seconds to get here. Mitch, what's up? Look in the comments. I beat you. What is up? What is up? I know. We're about to talk about that, guys, and the strategy that we used today. The strategy that we used worked. You know, that strategy worked. So, I come up with a plan, and I think you guys are going to approve. Yo, what up, Milton? I see you. Jody, what's up? Randy, what's up? Dave, what's up? I see all you guys. Karen Burns, there you are. What up, Chris? DA, what is up? Nanny T, what is up, Clarence? I know, man. That strategy worked, guys. That strategy worked, man. I'm still shaking, man. You know what I'm saying? That was awesome. That was bad. Beep. You're right. That was, Randy, you said it best, man. That strategy worked. So let's talk about the new strategy. Since that worked, here's what I think. What if we did this? What if I took, I don't know, Mike or Gerald or one of you guys with me into Old Man Whistler's, right? You guys or somebody pulls the truck in, right? Gets out and starts heading back. The day watcher watches. I sneak in from the other side in my ghillie, jump up in that tree stand, right? And let that, and just let another person walk around with a GoPro and do some filming, and try to keep him in my sights and see if I can see that Sasquatch paralleling him up in that tree stand, because he won't know I'm there, he won't know that I'm there. Now, the problem with that is are these things intelligent enough to know that's not me? Maybe I should start taking Mr. Anderson with me. That way they get used to Mr. Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Because they've never seen anybody in there without me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. They might not recognize me. It says, bro, my adrenaline was going. I was waiting for that thing to walk under that stand, man. I'm thinking that this thing walks under the stand. If this thing walks under the stand, it's over. It's done. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, dude. So, but yeah, that plan worked. So I think the key is this. You got to get that day watcher to lose you. Once he loses you, he gets nervous because he's got to protect his tribe. So he's all over looking. That thing did a circle around me, man. Go back and look at the footage. It did a complete circle around me. It came from my left, went this way, then it came back, and then when it couldn't find me, it walked right at camp. It went right to base camp when it couldn't find me, and that thing was huge, man. Mr. Tornicasa put up a little cut of a piece that he found that I didn't even see. I mean, I don't know, it was, man, yeah, that worked. See, I knew it was only a matter of time, man. That day watcher, I kept thinking, I was laying there last night and I'm thinking, and I'm looking at the weather, I'm going, well, this stinks. Because, guys, it's thunderstorming. I'm talking heavy torrential rains right now. So I knew this was coming, and I knew a night hunt was going to be out of the question. So I was laying there thinking, how am I going to go about this? And I get some of that glare off there for you guys. How am I going to go about this? You know? Because all that thing does is when you move, it moves. And it just stays behind trees. It's that simple. Take your buddy and go in the woods, right? Tell him to go in the woods and sit, right? And hide behind a tree. And you walk in the woods and tell him to stay with you. And I'll bet you he can without you knowing it. All you gotta do is go from tree to tree and keep an eye on you. When they lose you, they get nervous and they expose themselves because they have to walk now. You know, they can't just go behind a tree and just stand behind a tree or crouch down somewhere, you know? Because I think I'd even tried to mess with you and did 3 knocks thinking that, you know, you was going to come out busting. Yeah. And it was going to bust you. Yeah, I know. See, when it did that 1 knock, I was like, it didn't know where I was. You know what I'm saying? So it was probably either trying to contact the, another one to go, hey, I need help. I don't know where he is. We lost him. You know what I'm saying? So that I think is a plan, you know? My hair was standing up on the top of my head and I'm bald. Dude, I swear to God, man, you know, when you're a kid, you go play and you go and you play hide and seek and you get in your spot. You're like, and all of a sudden you got to pee. That's how I felt, man. Like I was in the spot and I had to pee. You know what I'm saying? And my adrenaline was running. I was like, man, dude, you know, crazy. That one at 1437 is huge. I seen the one at 1437. I haven't gone back to see the one when I was on that trail and I told you that I seen something. I haven't went back to see that yet. You know what I'm saying? Because that was on a trail. That should be a good one. You know? What else? That one knocked. That one knock was for you. He wanted you to knock back so he could find you. Yeah, a location knock. You know? That was that one. Okay. So 1437 was that one. Okay. Yeah. Try a climbing stand ascending. I was thinking about just going in there in my ghillie suit, man, just climbing way up in a super high tree. And I'm talking get up there like 50 feet in one of them big old oaks and just sit there. You know what I'm saying? And just sit there, you know, and not do anything. Don't move. Don't do nothing, you know. Just take the camera, you know. Because I think that worked. That worked, man. We got it. Let's see. When I'm in those woods and I'm telling you, I'm hearing things, you know, and that phone ain't picking that up. I'm hearing things, man. I ain't, you know, I'm not sitting there, you know, pulling your legs. I'm telling you, you know. I think the mic on that, on the new iPhone, is actually a little bit better. You know, it's a new iPhone. I think the mic on that's a little bit better, but I was looking into it. You can get parabolic mics for your cell phone. So I think I'm going to do that. And I think we're going to try to figure something out around there. Sasquatch says, you have the right strategy. Try decoying them. That's what I'm going to do. Have Mr. Anderson parallel you quickly, drop behind with a giant tree and hide. Yep. That way they lose me. You know what I'm saying? They lose me. And maybe have that one tree that I duck behind, maybe have the ghillie suit there. You know what I'm saying? So I can just like straight up into the ghillie suit, lay straight on the ground and just stay there, you know? Eventually that thing's going to start moving, looking for me, you know? Because that's why people, when they go on hunts, they don't see Sasquatches. Because the Sasquatch is watching you. It's watching you. It watched you walk into its woods. It knows, whoop, this is where people walk in. So I'm going to sit right here behind this tree and I'm going to watch. When I see somebody, I'm just going to see where they go. Bigfoot Mama, what's up? Yeah, we could hear him walking around you. I think that mic's pretty good, man. Wait till I get that parabolic. I'm going to be like, boom, right there, Because when I first got in there, I heard, and I've never heard a tree snap there. I heard and I'm talking a tree snap. I should have went over and looked for the tree. That's what I should have did. Went across and then crouched down behind the bush and looked right at you. I know. And I know. I'm still freaking out, man. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Trust me, if it was not raining right now, we would be there. We would be in those woods right now. We would be there. Everything is altered to movement. Yep. Things still you can miss. Was a good hunt. Yeah, that was. It was. We needed that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, bumps in the nights, howls, knocks, growls. That's all good evidence. But there ain't no better evidence than actually watching these things. See, I learned something today about them. And not every time I go in the woods do I learn something behavior-wise. And that's what gets me intrigued, and that's what keeps me going, is learning the behavior. I learned that when these things lose you, they get nervous. Okay? That thing was moving. Look how fast that thing was walking, looking for me. It was, you know what I'm saying? And if you notice, it goes all the places I went. It went to all the normal places that I normally go. That's exactly what it did. Over by the ravine, base camp. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's exactly. Yeah. I think he was nervous. Take someone with you and go in your ghillie suit. Yep. Have them leave after. Yep. That's what I said. That's what we're thinking about doing. That's exactly what we're thinking about doing, man. But, I mean, Jill Duck, what's up? I'm watching today's hunt for the second time. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Mikey called me last night, Mr. Tornicasa from the Unexplained University, and said that he had the night vision camera hooked up to his iPhone, and it worked for a minute. And then all of a sudden something went haywire with the cord or something. So we're thinking that we're almost there, twice this week. I know I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time. I want to put a camera in that tree stand, and I'd like to get it to just rotate so slowly, 360, 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Who needs night hunts when we can do this? That's just the only way we're going to get them, is to trick them. Night vision, we could probably get them with night vision and the thermal, which still ain't here. I called Amazon today, freaking out, But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how we're going to do it. That's how we got to do them in a day. We got to trick them, But we got to be careful how much we do it, because, they'll learn a counter behavior. All species learn a counter behavior. Perfect example. You got an old farm pond. You used to fish it all the time. You used to catch big 5-pound bass out of this thing, right? You was always throwing a rubber worm. Now you go in there, you can still see the 5-pound bass, but they don't hit the rubber worm no more, because they learned not to bite the rubber worm. They learned, a counter behavior. So we got to be careful on how much we do trick them, Like, we're going to have to go in there and let them, parallel us a couple times and just, keep an eye on them. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, see, that was a fluke, let them think it was a fluke. Boom. Hit them again with with a decoy, Yeah, there's some big ones in there, man. You see the size of them things, dude? I told you that big black one when I seen it walk across that trail. I was like, I underestimated the size of this thing. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, look at file 118. You know, I think this is, I can't say if it's the same one, but damn, it looks close, right? It's all black. You know what I'm saying? It's all black. You know? And I mean, you know, you hear reports of all different colored ones, even white ones, you know? Learning from your success. I get activity during the day and they just adjust their behavior. Yep. For me being there. That's exactly what I just said. You know, so we got to be careful with going in and just, you know, hitting them with that, you know, I'm lost strategy. You know what I'm saying? And I can't, you know, we can't do that. I seen one gray one and a brown one. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome, man. You know, the white one is from Pennsylvania. I seen there was a couple white ones, a couple gray ones up north too, up in BC, British Columbia. There was a white one reported on Ape Island up there, on Vancouver Island, back in the 80s. PA is where I'm at. That's where you're at? All right. Well, you just seen one of the best live hunts ever. Yeah. I don't know about all that, but I know we got that sucker on film. Man, I was shaking, guys. I wish. I'm sorry, man, that the camera work was so shaky up there in that tree stand. But my adrenaline was just like nothing on the trail cam. I took it with me when I left. Deer, that's it. Actually, there's a pretty nice 10-pointer still in velvet. I would like to get, but you know, we'll deal with that at another time. A lot of deer. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man, that thing was awesome. That was killing me, man. I was like, I'm thinking it's gonna walk right down this road. It's gonna walk right down this road looking for me, you know. But then I started thinking, no, it's probably gonna stay off the trail in the woods. That way it can duck, you know. Because if you notice, we do find prints on them trails, but we find more prints in the woods than we find on those trails. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but thermal was not inclusive. Daytime live hunt is. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Now, see, this. I think the gas brought you good luck. I mean, maybe that's what brought him out. He smelled it. He's like, whoa, you know? So, yeah, that was awesome. And the black one was huge. I know. I think it's the same one. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Jerry said something about he's seen another one. Pork and beans. Something about Mr. Tornicasa, I guess, posted something in the chat room. I guess it's over in the corner, and I'm going like, it's over here. I can hear it, and I guess it's like that far from my finger on the screen. If you go over there, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Coffee and Bigfoot in the morning, of course. You know that. Every morning. I mean, every Sunday before church. Mr. Charles, do you think it's the one from the other day? I think it's the day watcher. And here's what I think. I think the big dominant male is the day watcher. Okay. I think when the juveniles get to a certain point, the big dominant male teaches them how to be a day watcher. I don't think females are the day watchers. I think the big dominant male, that way if a threat happens, the big male, comes to save the day is what I think. Okay. I don't know. I could be wrong. There's no such thing as an expert, man. You know, it's just, yeah, you can see it. It was squatting down about 50 yards. Yeah. Yeah. I think, I told you they were in there, man. I was like, I knew it, you know? When I climbed up in that tree stand and I heard that one knock, I was like, my research, outdoor university research, says one knock is a location. I'm here, you're there. 2 knocks means food. 3 knocks is an aggression or a warning, something like that. Okay. When I heard that one knock, yeah, getting hit in the face with a stick. Yeah. Paybacks suck, huh? Yeah, buddy. He's lucky. Because if that thing would have walked under my tree stand, I would have jumped on it and I'd have been screaming, "Where's my backpack?" You know, holding on to it, you know what I'm saying? Played its ear. Like Tyson. I'm just kidding. You know, that takes, you know, needs to bring me my backpack back. Is what it needs, man. My landoliers are in there, you know. Probably ruined by now. I got wet. Yeah, that's a bad idea, Clarence says. Yeah. Mr. Charles, you have footage better than Todd Standing. I don't know about all that now, guys. I mean, we got some, there's a lot of people that got good footage, man, and it's going to be a collaboration thing, I was talking today to the new site administrator, okay? And she was, hold on. Yeah. I'm live right now. I got to call you back. Huh? I'm live. I got to call you back.
Are you kidding?
No. And now you're on here with hundreds of people.
Well, that's fine.
All right. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
It's my daughter. She suggested that when we go public, we don't go public with just Outdoor University, that we get some of the top researchers together and we present the scientific community with all of our research. And it ain't just one. What do you say? I agree with who's Jackie? Who's Jackie? Oh, the backpack is in the cave. You're probably right. File 118. What does that mean? You got great footage. Yeah, File 118 is good, but Todd Standing's got them blinking at you, man. You can see their facial features. Beautiful, File 118 is real good footage for a gait study, okay, to compare it to Patty, which we have done. You know what I'm saying? We have done. It's almost a perfect match. So, what else we got in here? I can't remember what I said. Oh, about the new administration. She wants us to, when we do decide, when we get all the evidence that we do have here, because we have a lot of evidence here at Outdoor University. And I seen a comment the other day. You know who you are. You said this is our channel and transparency. Well, you got to understand that there are certain things that have to be kept under wraps for a certain amount of time. All right. And that's just the way it needs to be, guys. All right. So I did read your comment, by the way. We need them on live cam. Yep. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? Live is the point. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first time I ever heard I'm not there 3 times real fast, though. That I ever heard knock 3 times real fast. I've heard that a lot. They do it real quick at Old Man Whistler's. You know what I'm saying? 8 seconds. See, I usually wait. If you don't get a response right away, You're not going to. You know what I'm saying? Because, and you guys have been there and you've seen it. You know, there's been times that I went to knock on a tree, and as soon as I pull back, it knocked first. It's seen me getting ready to do that. So it knows, you know, hey, boom. Yep, I'm here. You know, you're there. I'm here, you know. That was what was that call at the end? I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know what it was. Weird. Knocking isn't for you. I understand that. It's not for me. Knocking is to tell the rest of the tribe what's happening. Okay. Unless it's an aggression knock. Unless it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 means I'm about to rip your freaking arms off. You're in my woods. Okay. It's an aggression knock. It also lets the other Sasquatchers know, hey, we have somebody in the woods. You know, there is a threat. That's what Outdoor University's research shows. Your research is vital to you. Obviously need to take steps to disclose this to the proper ones in the scientific community. That's what the new site administrator and I were talking about. Yeah. And we have to figure out how we're going to go about doing this. So I don't know how we're going to go about doing, because I have enough evidence right now that that's the problem right there, Jackie. That's the problem, Jackie. No government. I got enough evidence right now to probably get the species recognized. Because I got some stuff, you know. I'm not an idiot. But you got to be careful about how you go around doing things. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's all speculation. Illinois Squatch. I mean, I'm just saying what my research shows. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know, for all we know, it could be a woodpecker messing with us. I doubt it, because I'm not the only researcher that's getting knocks. What I want is, let me get that day watcher on video with a log in his hand. I will be like, or if I could get one knocking on a tree. Yeah. Imagine that. You know, that way, you know, that would be proof that the wood knocks that you're hearing are Sasquatch. Okay. We believe that. As believers, we believe that it is. The scientific community don't believe that. You know, he said not gonna happen. That's what you guys thought about me getting that day watcher too. You thought that wasn't gonna happen. I still got a few tricks up my sleeve, man. I am a master tracker, you know? Yeah. You know, definitive evidence, smoking gun. That's, you know, I want not just a smoking gun. I mean, you know, I don't want to go in there guns blazing when I go to the scientific community. I want to go in there with a nuke. Boom. Done. You cannot deny what I have. And it's going to be more than what I do have. What I have is enough alone. But there needs to be more to it than just, okay, well, we know this thing is real. Okay. What do we know about its behavior? Well, here's some data about what I have learned, or we have learned here at Outdoor University, about what these things do. You know what I'm saying? Here's all the documented hunts. They're all live. They're on YouTube. You can go. All your researchers can check them out there. You know what I'm saying? All you scientists. So, I mean, we're close, guys. We're close, you know? We are close. So, Chinese movie. Yeah, he's talking like a Chinese movie. Sorry about that. I'm still jacked up, man, about that. I mean, you guys don't understand. You're sitting on your couch when you know there's a 900-pound creature, 8 foot tall, walking circles around your tree stand, looking for you. You want to talk about adrenaline? There you go, buddy. You know, they don't put off orbs. Nope, they sure don't, do they? We didn't see none today. Where's all the orbs? You know, hey, if that thing was a cloaker, it was a horrible cloaker because I seen it. And so did my camera, you know? You know? So it is. So, I mean, we're going to eventually get more on the behavior of the species. You know? Only on IR cam. Oh, I just said that. I don't know who it was that said this the other day. They said you ain't never going to catch one on trail cam because they can see IR. Number one, trail cams don't shoot IR until after you've already triggered them. So they don't even know the trail cam's there. It doesn't exude anything from it. Okay? Nothing. No kind of IR. Nothing that can visually be seen in any spectrum of light. All right? Until the camera's triggered. When the camera's triggered, then the IR light kicks on. That's when they can, that's when they see IR. So, and I just seen something on YouTube, man, about that one. In Ohio. The guy had a trail cam sitting on the ground, and he caught a Bigfoot's foot. You know, it's awesome. I mean, you can see the entire bottom of its foot, the hair coming off of its legs. If you guys haven't seen that yet, you guys need to check it out. See if I can find that. I'll go back in my history and post that. When you use NV goggles, don't turn IR light. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. You saw that too? Randy. Man cave. No, dude. My cameras are in my backyard. Okay. Did you catch anything on them, Calabrese? Have you got anything yet on them? Okay. Day hunt is where it's at. I think, see, there's more of them, and they're more active at night. And I mean, we know this, but we can get activity during the day. You know, look, that day watcher is not going to let you walk anywhere close to that cave. I think he says lots of orbs. Are you using IR? Because dust particles hit as orbs on IR. A true orb isn't white, by the way. It changes in colors. They're way more active at night. Just like swamp gas does. Have you ever seen swamp gas or ball lightning? There's something awesome. If you guys have never seen ball lightning, I have. Oh, my man, that is awesome. If you want to get to the cave, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going in my ghillie. I'm just going to go slow, inch at a time. Boom. Get right to the edge of that ravine where that cave is. And just sit there with my camera. You know what I'm saying? And just sit there. I'll wait for hours. Yeah, I'll wait for hours. I'm telling you, they don't put off orbs. They had a guy that got scared off of his property, sold his property, something I'm gonna have to go real slow. I know that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go in there, boom, belly phone this thing. I'm talking an inch at a time. Super. It's gonna take me all day to get over there. But don't worry, whatever, right? Whatever. Slow talking. I'm stalking up in a ghillie suit. Yep, there we go. I have been bluff charged. I've got bluff charged twice too. At Old Man Whistler. Watch them videos. That's a scary thing, man. Illinois Sasquatch, tell these people, when you get bluff charged, you instantly want to pee yourself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can feel their energy and their anger. Just you're like, whoa, man. You know what I'm saying? It's, yeah. Yeah, that was a good hunt, Red Dog, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I'll bet that bluff charge is scary. That's what I just said, Bigfoot Mama, man. You know, it was, if you remember the one, man, me and Jack, we started running. We started running away, remember? Go check the channel out. You'll see how close they were coming on his property and house. All right, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, it says, yeah, I don't know. I ain't a badass. I'm just saying, you got to do what you got to do to get them. I mean, you just got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like that rabbit hole video. Once you start down this path, man, you're screwed. Because you're not just going to say, well, I don't know. They might be real. They might not be real, and forget about it. At least it doesn't work like that with me. I lay there at night and I'm thinking, how? I know these things are real. I've seen them. How am I going to trick this thing? How, that's what I fall asleep to at night. You know what I'm saying? And until I get this thing definitive to where I'm like, yep, the whole world knows it's real now, then I'll move on to something else. I don't know. Maybe go find a Loch Ness monster or something. I don't know. Or Dog Man or something, who knows? But you already know my theory on Dog Man. Oh, yeah. Your branch, you gotta put my granddaughter to bed. All right, Nanny T, go put your granddaughter to bed. You're not going to trick them. You should get them to come to you. Here's the problem with that, Soundwave 01. Every researcher that's ever tried that, it still ain't got none on film. Every researcher that's ever tried to gift them, they ain't got no success. The only way you're going to make them show yourself. See, if you befriend these things, they don't have to show you themselves to you. They don't have to. But to get you out of their territory, they physically have to touch you and put their hands on you. They have no choice but to show themselves to you, and that's why this channel is the way it is. That's why I'm an aggressor in there. I'm not trying to be this thing's friend because it doesn't have to show itself to me, and now 30 years gone by and I ain't got nothing to show for it. I ain't going to do that, so. Oh, all right, guys. My wife just got home, so gotta go carry these groceries in or do what she's got to do. Anyways, remember, please take a kid fishing. It's important. You can change their lives. I mean, just showing them that little bit of time and that little bit of interest changes everything. It changes their whole perspective. Okay. It's just, I was super excited. I needed to talk to you guys. Thank a vet. I'm Charles Mills. I'm with Outdoor University, and I love every single one of you. And all right, and I gotta go.